over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. Welcome to Chapel Hill, North Carolina, Keenan Memorial Stadium, the home of the North Carolina Tar Heels. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on a participant from the playoff last year, the North Carolina Tar Heels. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Wolverines offense will get the football first. Leaves it with the running back. At the 35, he's loose. Lots of running room. Running inside the 20. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a first and goal from the 10. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. They'll use the running game on first and goal. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Tackled there by the defense. Worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's third and goal. The give from the gun. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan.
The coaches always talk about starting fast and taking that opening drive and really setting the tone for the football game, and that is exactly what they did. And they finish it with a good brand of physicality, running the football, ending the drive, and getting off to the 6-0 start.
On the move from inside his 5. He's got great speed. He's on the loose. And there he goes. They won't get... It's a touchdown! Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So here comes the Michigan offense. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the Wolverines are in the hurry-up. Let's take a minute to talk about Michigan. Always nice to get a win on the recruiting trail. They feel like they did, landing a 3-star wide receiver, verbal commitment. They feel like he has the type of talent that can help a program at this level.
It's going to help their offense right away. I think one of the biggest reasons why he chose this program is because he felt he could get on the field right away and help them out. Bigger programs are out after him. He thought he might to wait his turn elsewhere. Not the case here. Expect him to make some plays early on.
The Wolverines will call on their punt team. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Just needs a crack to get a return. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. The Tar Heels offense will have its first possession of the game. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster, man. I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he can hurt you, and he can be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him.
Breaks into the open. Defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, running back on the move. Pulled down at the 29 after getting 5. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Guys, let's talk a little bit about North Carolina. They've made it to the middle of the season, #1 team in the land, but now is when you have to work on staying there.
Yeah, it's been a really, really good start. Impressed with them, impressed with offense, defense, special teams, complete unit so far. But Jesse, 7 games in, we ain't crowning a national champion.
No doubt about it. And listen, they've looked good for most of the first half of the year. Obviously, that's what...
Got enough space. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. 1st and goal.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on 3rd down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
A first down run on the doorstep. Next, going for the goal line. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, North Carolina! He makes his way into the end zone for the 50th time in his career.
Man, what a mark to hit. A guy that's so good with the football in his hands. A guy that every single week you know this guy's going to touch the football. And when it gets near the end zone, Palmer, you still know he's going to get it, and he still punches it in.
He's the unstoppable force. It doesn't matter what defenses have done throughout his career. This guy finds a way to make people miss, to run away. He's got all the tools you look for in an outstanding running back.
And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score, already down 14-7. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They go to the draw. Find some space, enough to get 5 to the 22. And the Wolverines come to the line in the hurry-up. To the air, it's Stewart. It's complete to the left. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them, because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him, just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the wideout. This time it's complete. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. We talk a lot about Michigan building its offense around the running game, but they've all... And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
The Wolverines now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. To the air on second down. And he dropped it, just didn't hook the thing all the way in.
This offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack first down. You've just thrown an incompletion, so third in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. He's looking downfield to throw. He's open on the right. Off to the races. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Middle Tennessee is ahead in this one. This team plays a fun brand of football there in Murfreesboro, but they're a long way from closing this out. They're up by a field goal over Iowa State.
They'll give it to the back.
We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Hauls it in. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38.
Excellent throw by the quarterback. Found the window between the zones and then delivered the ball on time.
Give to the running back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. The Tar Heels will hustle to the line.
And nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Tar Heels have their offense in high gear. He leaves it with his back. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
It's on target and complete. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Looking to throw on first down. Pressure coming. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
This pass rush is serious, man. When you watch them on film, they do a nice job in the back end, taking away all the throws downfield. He's trying to get to his check down, but that pressure, it gets to him, and they hit force the incomplete.
They knock him down inside the 30 at the 29. It's a pickup of 6. Quarterback making adjustments. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. Firing to the right, complete. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Tar Heels.
I think the days of running backs just running downhill are out the window. You better be able to do this. You see the playmaker, slip him out of the backfield, throw him the football. He'll handle the rest, get in the end zone for the touchdown.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. If you like scoring, this one's for you. Already 21-14, and now they'll try to answer. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. Give to the back. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild.
Well, we know this offense obviously really struggled there last time out, and they knew coming into this one they would have to be better at running the football, and that just has not happened in this game. They're simply not physical enough offensively at this point.
Back to throw, it's Stewart. Fires to the right. Got his man. They bring him down, but the big big play will move the sticks. We're off to a fast start here. Offenses are humming as we're in the final minute of the first quarter. Here's a quick throw out to the left. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. And the Wolverines headed quickly to the line. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Find space on the right. This defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26. The Wolverines will snap it on 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. Will we see more offensive firepower on display, or will the defenses finally find their footing? We're ready to go here in the second. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. He's got it. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. Made the grab and took it on in for the score. All even up after that one. Basically a brand new game.
And with the tie, guess what? Back to the offense. Back to the offense. Which defense can get a stop? These offenses have been humming.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he's coming out of the end zone. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a...
Oh, he's got some space. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
He's got the tight end. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going too.
Moving into scoring territory at the 36 on first down. Across the 25, he's got room. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Into the end zone. Into the house. Touchdown, UNC!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. They're down by a touchdown, but hoping to dial up some plays and pull even in what's turning out to be a really good football game. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. And the Wolverines racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Found that space and picked up 6 out to the 33. It'll be third and short from their own 33. They'll try to power their way ahead. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. The Wolverines will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the punt team gets down there and touches it dead. That's where they'll put it in play.
That's a great job downing the football, setting your defense up with great field position. A lot of times you let that thing bounce one too many times and it climbs in the end zone, but that was a good job of making sure you downed it and set your D up.
Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
And he knocked him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. He is going to have nightmares about that one. A big gainer right there for the taking, and he missed it.
Well, he's linked up with his quarterback 4 times in this first half. Finally, they're not able to connect on that one. I think the defense just had enough. I think they've said, you know what? You can throw it somewhere else, but you're not going to get it to that guy. We're going to have coverage helping out on that receiver.
Just not able to shake enough defenders and comes up a little bit short.
And I think a lot of times on third down, Reese, you bet on your guy. When you're an offensive guy, you say, okay, he's going to break a tackle. He's going to get north and south and somehow get the first down. Nice tackling by the defense, understanding where they had to get to and forcing the fourth down.
So here comes the Michigan offense. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. They'll leave it with him. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. And the Wolverines with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Trying to impose their will with the run. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. Back to throw, it's Stewart. Gets it to him on the screen. Hard running there. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. The Wolverines will bring the punt team onto the field. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. They'll try the run. Got the first down and still on his feet.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, you're going to be hard to stop.
Finds his tight end. Finds enough room to get it up to the 44 before he's knocked out of bounds.
And that's a great job executing the drag route. You just bring the big fella across the formation, wait for him to come open. The quarterback does a good job seeing him, finds him in the hole, hits him. Perfect job.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Tar Heels want to move quickly.
And the defense gives up the first down. And oh, here they go. They're going fast. No time to subs.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. And this fumble bounces out of bounds.
Ooh, offense really lucky there. Ball on the ground. Everybody's trying to make a scramble for it, and it just goes out of bounds. So the offense lucky to maintain possession.
And the Tar Heels with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Snagged in the middle. It's Dickey. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
When you play zone coverage and you got a wide receiver that's a beast, it becomes very, very difficult. I got to make sure I play physical and maybe even shade the side with the wide receiver having a lot of success.
They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. Fires to the middle. And that falls incomplete on fourth down, but wait just a second. There is a flag, and this is a big call.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
This offense has a 1st and 10. They are flat bailed out by the defensive penalty. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Tar Heels will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Wide out, trying to get it in. Touchdown, North Carolina! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And it's now the 2nd time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Gives it on the option. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. And the Wolverines can really attack on this 2nd and short. The run from the shotgun. Across the 45. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. The Wolverines, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Quarterback on the keeper. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play. And the Wolverines moving quickly to the line. Guys, let's chat about Michigan. Good pickup on the recruiting trail last week. 3-star offensive lineman gives them a verbal, and this is the type of talent they need to get into the program and then develop.
Yeah, and this really was more of an emotional decision, I think, for him as well. He's been a fan of this program ever since he was a young boy, and now he's getting a chance to live out his dreams. As a 3-star, he had opportunities to go elsewhere, to play in better conferences against better competition, but this for him felt like home. And now he has a chance to go out and live that dream.
Oh, he can't hang on. That one was nearly picked off. Instead, he'll force a 4th down. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. And after the miss, it's still a 14-point game.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink when you knock it off the crossbar. Those are the ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a missed and a missed opportunity.
He wastes no time and comes out throwing. The screen, he can go. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. The analytics nerds will tell you that a 4-yard pickup on 1st down is a successful play. Let's see what they have on 1st and 10. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. They'll run it from the gun. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. He's up to 81 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. Get it out on the screen. That completion will take him inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. This offense is about to face the one thing that can stop it. Time expiring in the 1st half. Before this, and the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
I think defenses sometimes get frustrated and you want to get blitz happy and because you give up yards. In this day and age, you're going to give up yards. Who cares? This is the area you got to bow up. Nice job on 1st down stopping. A couple more downs here to stay aggressive.
And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening. They pushed it forward down to the 5, but now looking at 3rd and goal. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Tar Heel! Fit it in the window for the score. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense. Big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul. But
pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Wolverines trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking for a man. It's Fareed. And he can't make the connection on his first attempt. It'll be 3rd and long. To the ground with the back. Past the first down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Wolverines want to crank the tempo. To the air on first down. Quickly to the tight end. He stepped out of bounds right at the 45-yard line, and now they're starting to put things together. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
this offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Unloads to the wideout. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, a magnificent broadcast so far there today in Chapel Hill. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route. Again in this second half.
The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. He'll start this drive firing. It's complete. Out to the 35-yard line and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time.
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
These are the plays as a defense that mean so much for so many reasons. Getting in the backfield, obviously getting the sack, so putting him a little bit behind the sticks, but also hitting that quarterback, making him think. That goes a long way in disrupting the quarterback's rhythm.
Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Makes the grab. Great awareness by this defense to know where the first down line was and stop him just a little bit short. Big 4th down decision coming. And the offense will stay on the field. Do you think they're just going to try to make the defense jump? Finds a little space. Turning it on. Running through contact. And he will finally go out of bounds after another big gain, and they are absolutely gashing them with this running game. And the Tar Heels have this offense rolling. They go to the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain. This drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
Really nice job by the quarterback understanding I needed to throw this ball hard. Like, I got to fit it in there tight. And a nice job by the wide receiver wearing it, because he really didn't have a choice, because he was going to wear that one regardless.
They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9.
This is a top 25 offense in college football, and I like what they do. They can run the football on 3rd downs when they need to. They show you right there. They've got some balance to them. They really know who they are. They have a good identity, and that's why they've been so successful this season.
They'll run it on 1st and goal. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to fire. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. 3rd and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
The snap sets up to throw. Trying to pull his way in. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? The Wolverines buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on 1st down. Running to the left. Finds room at the 10. There he goes. Finally run out of bounds after the huge gain. He's out at the 41. And the Wolverines want to pick up the tempo. And he's now over 150 yards on the ground, and days like this can put you up with those legendary Michigan runners.
And that's why you come to Michigan.
And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
And that is just what this defense needed. Nice job getting upfield, getting after the quarterback, putting that last play behind him. Big gain, so what? Great job being dialed in on 1st down to the pass and getting the sack.
And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football. Offense working from the pistol. Leaves it with the back. Crosses to 40. Still on his feet at the 45. Flying out to the left. Touchdown, UNC! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Man, it's easy to call plays when I got guys like this who can take the ball and rip it 70-plus to the house. How about the speed? He showed you a little bit of wiggle. This dude's got it all. Nice touchdown run by the running back.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. That last drive ended with an interception, and this time it's paramount they take care of the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Hurley. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. The Wolverines with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll go back to the ground. Breaks into the open. Boy, are they loving that huge play. He's got it down to the 9. And the Wolverines have it with a 1st and goal. try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Wolverines! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time?
But that's step one. You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ball game and get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more work to do, but step one accomplished.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage. Be stopped at the 17. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. They're going to throw it to start the drive. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. Fast, physical, and disruptive. Michigan has a rich and storied history of guys up front who can make life miserable for a quarterback.
Just dudes. I mean, guys that win matchups. Guys that you know if it's going to be a pass rush on the outside, one-on-one on a tackle.
Lets it fly. He's got it down the right side. He's loose. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, North Carolina!
towards the end zone and you go aggressive and spin the football, try to make the big play, and do they ever. 90-plus yards to the house. Who needs space? I'll take 6.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. They've fallen into a hole here, and they need to start fighting back right now on this drive. Got his man.
When you run your slant route and it's against man-to-man, one thing you know you're going to get is hit. When that wide receiver catches the football, slants don't open up wide open. Linebackers are going to be there, safeties are going to be there, so you got to be able to take that hit and hold on to that football.
Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
He's got it on the right. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to throw, it's Fareed. Fires to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Wolverines look to keep this drive humming. The give to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
And that one's incomplete as they tried to hit him with a big play on the final snap of the third quarter. Fourth quarter is coming up. Guys, we've reached the end of the period and North Carolina's on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Didn't really get a chance to get started on that return, but he has set him up at the 41-yard line.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's fourth down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one.
Well, we knew this quarterback could put up some monster numbers. He is putting on a clinic in this game. He now has over 400 yards passing.
Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down.
You got to give the O-line a lot of credit there because it gave the receiver time to work all the way across the field on the drag route against zone coverage. Quarterback gets it to him. He's able to turn it up and get a first down.
Oh, he's got some room headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Tar Heels. And they take it in for 6 more points. The lead gets bigger here in the fourth quarter, and their run continues, about to go 8-0.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So here comes the Michigan offense. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's open.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. And the Wolverines have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. To the air, it's Fareed. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
You know, it's one thing to take shots early in a game when the defense may not be expecting it, but at this point, 4th quarter, you're trailing by a lot. They know you're going to do it, and the defense was expecting that one. Great job in the back end.
Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. The Wolverines will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. They're going to mark this one at the 15.
And these punt returners want to make big plays, but man, oh man, did he make a big mistake. Flipping the field position, defense flying in on him, and he did not secure the football in that play.
From the gun, running back gets the give. Can't get it to the ground. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there.
Big reason why his team has the lead right now late is because of his performance running the football. Well over 100 yards in this game. They knew that they were going to have to really put a lot of pressure on him. He'd have to shoulder the load, and he has delivered for his offense all game long.
So now it's 2nd and long. From the gun, the running back has it. Got enough for the first. Stopped at the 43 after the 15-yard pickup. The Tar Heels with the 1st and 10. They'll go to the ground. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. Tempo and overdrive. Here's the handoff. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
I mean, sometimes you overthink it. Sometimes running the football on 3rd and short with the lead is not the worst thing in the world. Keep that clock ticking, but now decided to...
He's got it, 1st down and more. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. And the Tar Heels in the hurry-up. He's got him. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. The offense in hurry-up mode. Wants to throw it. Bring in the heat. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Might be changing the route. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. Defense is there to make the stop, and he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. He'll set up to throw. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, UNC! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. That one pushes this lead out a little bit more here in the 4th, and now they can smell 8 straight wins. With that last one, he now has 40 career touchdown catches.
I mean, he's just been a playmaker. This guy, they feature him. He's been in the end zone that many times because they can feature him in so many ways. They find ways to get him the football because Palmer, he always makes plays.
And he's always open even when he's not. Throughout his career, think about it. Single covered, double covered, triple covered. You're still throwing him the ball because he's going to find a way to make it happen. 40 TD catches. That is awesome.
Got his man downfield. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Back to throw, it's Fareed. Got it set up on the outside. No sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one.
The defense sniffed that screen out perfectly. All the D linemen, they were reading the body language of the offensive line. They knew something was up, and when the screen pass got thrown, they were right there to make the tackle.
He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
And it's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense sitting back. They're playing nickel. They're playing dime. So we need some receivers to step up, make some yards after the catch, some contested plays. This offense has got to do something, and they got to do it quick.
Finds the tight end. And the runner is down, and so is a flag.
Hold offense.
They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. And the Wolverines will line up to punt it away. That leg is staying loose, already the 5th kick of the night. He'll call for the fair catch and make it at the 14, and they'll be backed up to start this drive. Ready to fire from the pistol. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. How about that weight room work? He's showing off there as he gets across the 20. They'll mark it at the 22.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably
going downfield for the big play. Catch inside the 30 and still running. Touchdown, North Carolina! And once he got away from the knee, they had no shot at catching him. They give themselves just a little more cushion as they close in on extending this winning run. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Middle Tennessee is just getting blown off the field right now. And at this rate, I'm not sure this won't get worse. They're trailing by 18 to Iowa State. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Well, that guy is so quick coming out of his stance. Did you see how fast he got to the ball carrier to get that tackle for loss? Wow.
He'll do it himself. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2.
One of the things I like about this defense is their DBs are not afraid to put their face in the fan and go tackle. And you saw it that time with the quarterback making a great play, tackling the quarterback on the option for a big loss.
And he drops it, just took his eye off of it at the last minute. The Wolverines send out the punt unit. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. And the coverage team down there to touch the ball. No return on this play.
Yeah, just playing the field position game. Nice job angling it toward the sideline so it doesn't go into the end zone. That thing rolls down inside the 10. Really nice punt. Yes, I said something positive about a punter.
They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Trying to get the edge on the right. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Picks up the 1st down, still moving. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Stops, we have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. A lot of yardage in front of them. 1st and 10 from their own 19. Looking to throw on 1st down. Shoots it to the left. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Just a short pass to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. Turning it on. Lowers those pads. Pushed out of bounds at the 39-yard line. A big pickup on that run.
I'll say, watching this offense this year, one of the things you have to be really happy about is their ability to move the sticks. This is one of the top 25 offenses in the country in getting first downs. That running back is one of the biggest reasons. He is a weapon.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Looking downfield on first down. Here's a heat. A strike downfield. And he goes down right there, but a solid pickup, and it'll be a first down. Looking to throw. Rushes on him. And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Second down, he'll throw it. Looking to get it in. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. I feel like we say this week in and week out. Just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams. They have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. This thing got out of hand on them, but they'll try to finish with some pride here.
And this one was a beatdown. And there's nothing you can do about it because this one's over. Jesse, now we got to start progressing for next week for the rest of this season so we don't let one bad game turn into two.
Yeah, there are very few teams out there that won't watch game film, but they may want to skip this one. I mean, because it may hurt their confidence. They
get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. The defense calls the timeout. They're second of the day as they try to get their act together. Gives it on the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And the Wolverines line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And the ball comes to rest right there.
And these punt returners only get so many opportunities to try to make plays, and do they want to make them? So much space back there when you punt them the football. But the thing is, look at all these guys flying down the field. All the speed on the field for that punt coverage team. And you can tell they caught up with them to force the fumble.
A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Oh, that was less than choreographed. Everybody going on their own snap count there.
False start on offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Oh, not able to hold his water, and the offense will have it stepped off against them.
False start on offense.
Defense more than happy to take that free yardage. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. What a feeling this has to be, David, in complete control and headed toward victory formation.
Yeah, no stress, under a couple minutes left in the ball game, well in hand. These are the ones, Jesse, you like to just run the clock, take a knee, whatever you want.
No doubt. They're going to love watching this game film, too. There's just so many positives to take away from this, and this is the kind of performance today that is really going to help this offense's confidence.
Quarterbacks talk about it all the time. They love the clean pocket where they can step up, throw the football. That is not what they had. Nice job by the defense, beating the offensive line.
Going to throw it over the top of the D. And that ball is hauled in inside the 35.
Well, this offense has just been dialing up explosive play after explosive play. That's a big part of why they have a huge lead at this point. And even in the fourth quarter with that lead, they are still taking shots. They are still being aggressive, pedal to the metal.
He's got it. There was tight coverage, but a perfect throw and catch, and they've got it at the 9 first and goal. Quarterback may change this route. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. The Tar Heels are in the hurry-up. Going to take a shot on 2nd and short. Lets it go to the end zone. And give him another 6. Grabs him for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.